Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. As I've said, we're getting closer and closer and closer and closer again. This should be the final side quest, and we've got a bunch of stuff to do in this episode. Ow! My cat, Yen, is biting me because she wants attention. I'm sorry, but I've got to play the game. This is... Do you want cat food? Do you want cat treats? Do you want cat toys? Like, this is how Papa makes the money. This is how Papa brings in the dough, okay? I gotta do it. So let's take a look at our quest here. First of all, we've got Revenge Served Cold. I've come upon a sad Breton named Cork Northwold at Harm's Folly settlement. It seems a Goblin War party attacked his home, killed his wife, and retreated back to their lair, exhausted mind. Now he wants me to go there and recover his wife's jade amulet. And we're going to do just that. And I know exactly what I'm going to call this episode. Who the hell was that? Oh, it was a zombie that somebody summoned, but I thought it was a random man. Just out in the wilderness. Okay, yeah, why not? Bring the wolves in on this too, sure. Okay, there's no reason to kill the zombie. Let's get rid of the shaman. Okay, we're looking for a jade amulet in the exhausted mind. Yeah, we are going to be doing some non-journal quests. Just to do them. Technically, I don't have to do them because they don't even, they're not a legit quest. They don't appear in your journal. You just kind of, it's a nice little thing. The developer, oh, wait. I forgot I have to actually lockpick things now. Yeah, it's a nice little thing that the developers put in the game. Little things that I want to show you guys. So we'll do those. And we'll finish this. This asshole with the shield is really annoying. Okay. Stop blocking, dude. Goblin Warlord. It's weird that this fire damage isn't really doing too much at all to these guys. This guy's like the toughest guy I've fought in quite a long time, I think. He just seemingly has 1,000,000 points of health. And the goblins shriek like monkeys. Wow, he got a paralyze effect, too. Good for you. All right, come on. Let's go. Jeez, that paralyze effect was long. And down he goes. My God. Good on you, man. You were actually pretty tough. Light iron shield. Dwarven war... How did he... Did he poison the war axe? How the heck did he paralyze me? That was weird. We'll take the silver dagger and we'll take the staff of severing. And let's move further still with our sneak activated. While healing with this one healing spell we've had the entire playthrough, which really is in desperate need of an upgrade. Okay, unfortunately, we still can't kill these shamans in one hit, and our Dawnfang Dustfang is, of course, out of charge. Got more dudes back here. This is going to take an eternity, man, if these are all warlords. My God. Okay, well, let's go for it. If anything, how we deal nothing to these guys. If anything, our blade will be increased. I just don't like getting staggered every 2 seconds. Oh my gosh, they've got some sort of paralyzing. You can see in the top right, it's got a picture of a scorpion to insinuate that we're being paralyzed. You have contracted yellow tick. My God. Okay, we need a cure disease potion because we have a couple of diseases now. Yeah, we're not doing too great. This has been the first challenge in a very long time. You know what? I don't even want to do this. These guys are going to take 20 years to kill with this dang Dawnfang Dustfang. Seems to be pretty half and half. Half of people really don't like when I do this, when I sort of skip battles. The other half really, really wish for it to happen. So I don't know, man. Everything else has been doable, but this is kind of just ridiculous. Especially with the... I mean, we're a tank, so at least we're getting... Alright, well, let's try to go for it. I mean, I want to kill them. It's just kind of hard with all the staggering and all the paralysis. I don't even know the last time we've had to use a potion to heal. But it might just be this time. Alright, let's take care of the shaman. They're pretty low. Jesus Christ, what is this? Well, now the title of this episode is going to be something really, really applicable. I didn't think it was even going to be that great of a title. But now it's going to be super good. Alright, again, go after the summoners, not the summons, or else you'll be wasting your time for the most part. Jesus Christ. And the reason I was going to skip some of that is because that's not even the... This is the first area. We still got to go at least one more area to get the jade necklace. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That was like 1,000,000... Wow. Alright, let's move on. Okay, we already looted that chest. Looks like we're going back here. Hopefully there's only one more room, because that was brutal, man. Brutal. You can see that the gold scales up with our level, so we're now getting around 80 gold every time we loot a chest. Oh boy. Alright, alright. We're playing a thief. I'm gonna sneak past these guys. I am not gonna fight all of them. This is ridiculous. If they see me though, looks like I guess we have to fight them. Although these Goblin Warlords, man, they are seriously burly. Of course, our weapon is out of charge, but it's kind of a waste to recharge a... I mean, we do have like 1,000,000 soul gems. We might as well use some of them, right? Okay, let's go all the way down here. What do we got? Let's start with the smaller ones. Petty. There we go. Dawnfang. Dawnfang. Okay, that's nothing. Lesser. Lesser. Greater. Grand. All of these are, like, unfilled. Huh. Okay, well, at least it has some sort of effect now. My God. Okay, do you have anything that I want? Poison of fatigue? Yeah, well, I feel quite fatigued already with this dungeon. Alright, we're going to try to treat the rest of this, but they're seeing me instantly. What's happening? Everybody else was not able... Alright, you know what? I'm done with this. This is going to take literally the entire episode. And just for the sake of completing more things than this one simplistic quest, we're going to treat this like a speed run here. They're not even going to know what hit them. We're going to be running through this so incredibly fast. I didn't realize there was going to be so many different... Okay, do we have a green thing? We do have a green thing. The question is, do we have a boss? Yeah, this would literally take half the episode, so I'm making an audible here. If you want to see some of this intense gameplay, just go back to the start of the episode and rewatch the first 10 minutes, like, just over and over again, because nothing will literally change from that. Okay, this Goblin Nether bot. Wow. Well, that was easy. Call yourself a Nether boss? I've recovered Kayleen's Jade Amulet. I should return it to Korik at Harm's Folly. Okay, so now we're going to put this away. And now begins the arduous task. Oh, boy. All right, let's try to draw them into here. See, it's got its own type of strategy. Okay, let's try to lockpick this ourselves. Nice. And we'll have to see after, like, a bunch of those if we do, in fact, get a security increase. Because if not, I mean, we should, but if not, we're completely wasting our time. And see you later, alligators. Okay, let's try to get our way out of here. Let's try to find our way out of here. God, this healing spell is really ass. We could really use an upgrade to that, that's for sure. Whoop! I was going to say juked. All of our stuff is being drained. We really need to get this stuff fixed. Which I'm not sure how. How would we even do that? Because we're considered bad now. So we can't really use a shrine of anything. It's not going to restore our attributes. Because we're not a good little kitty anymore. Looked like that guy was alive, but he wasn't. He was just hugging the pole in death in his rigor mortis. Okay. Kind of just realized Rick and Morty sounds a little bit like rigor mortis, doesn't it? That'd be interesting if that was a play on words, but it's not. It's not, I believe. And before someone writes that comment, don't even write it. I see it coming. Yes, I know it was based on that really weird Justin Roiland, Doc and Marty thing. Yes, I know. I know. Okay. Let's go back to... Come on, man. All right, luckily this one's in range. See, look how much I've been running since the last episode, and we still have not gotten an athletics increase. This is ridiculous. It's about to pop. I wonder if it'll get me up here. If not, then we'll have to increase blade to do it. Let's remember to just slash at a lot of people. But yeah, athletics is... The leveling of skills in this game is just ridiculous. It's too damn high. Remember that meme? So many memes. Lost to the time.
What news do you bring me from exhausted mine? Then it's finally done. The goblins have paid with their blood, and my wife's brutal slaying is avenged. You risked life and limb for a cause that wasn't your own. For that I'm grateful. Please, accept these gems as a token of my gratitude. They're all I have left of value, but you must have them. I insist.
I'll take them. Yeah, that's no problem. Okay, What? 6 flawless diamonds? What the hell are you doing on a farm, dude?
Will be included in my prayers forever. May the divines smile.
This guy's got 6 flawless diamonds, and he's like working away at a farm. A small farm at that. Okay, unfortunately, it says there's something chasing me, and I think this is going to give me a really tough time here, since there's literally nothing around me. Literally, come on, man. Oblivion gets really annoying with this shit, dude. Yeah, like, I'm hidden. I mean, I know I've said it all before, but it's hard not to say it. I'm literally hidden. Jesus. I feel like it's honestly been giving me. It's been doing this whole, like, you're under attack for a ton of time now. Like, it's been doing it since the start of since we talked to this guy in the last episode. Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. Okay, ladies and gents, well, I guess I'll just wait until this ends. Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen. That was bugged. It would not let me fast travel. I went inside locations. I waited in sneak without being seen. I mean, it lasted so long. That was completely ridiculous. It was actually, like, legitimately bugged. There was no way. Yeah, and I'm assuming maybe it was because we ran through all those goblins or something, but I don't know. That was awful. It seriously took an eternity for me to be able to fast travel. Anyways, moving on. My athletics increased since I had to run so much. And you can see we're getting super duper close here. If we can increase our blade. And security is increasing, it looks like. Yeah, so we'll continue to use security, and we'll continue to use blade, and then we'll be able to max out our marksman once we level up. Now, as I said, I'm going to be moving on to something entirely different, something entirely not necessary, and that's basically going to be doing a few things that don't appear in your journal. They don't appear in your journal whatsoever. And they're like basic, you know, they could be quests. In all honesty, they're actually probably more involved than some of the other quests that we've been doing. As you guys have seen, some of the quests that we've been doing have been super duper lame and kind of uninteresting. But some of these are going to be more interesting. So first thing that we got to do, and I should have done this the first time I was here, but we're going to go back to the Serpent's Path. We're going to go back to the Pale Pass quest. If you remember, we were getting the Draconian Madstone, one of the more involved quests. We had to follow that map leading up to the different areas. We're going to run through this as quickly as possible, and I don't remember exactly where the exit is, but hopefully I get it on the first try. Okay, Pale Pass should be good. Now I need to make sure that I'm in the right place, and I think that I am. We're looking for the fort. And we're not seeing it. But that might be okay. I might just not have enough. So, what we're going to do here, let's see if I can't find this on my own. This is going to be tricky to find, so we're looking for a chest. Let's see. We're looking for a chest, and I don't exactly know where it is. But it should be somewhere. If I'm in the right area, I might not be. I don't know. And it's kind of hard to see also. Let's see. I am using a map to help me out because I would not be able to find this stuff. There we go. Okay, wonderful. Forgotten chest needs a key. This lock cannot be picked. You need a key. So, there's this thing with Pale Pass. I think I've only done this one time before. But basically, when you go back to Pale Pass, or when you are there for the first time, you should do this the first time you're here so you don't have to come back like I did. You'll be able to basically find 4 chests, and this is one of them. And apparently there's 4 keys. Is it doing it to me again, or is there actually something chasing me? You know, it must be. I think people have said this before. It must be when you go through a cave and you don't kill everything, you just kind of run out, it just, the game freaks out, and it just has things supposedly chasing you for forever. Okay, there's the chest, and it needs a key, and if I understand right, the key should be somewhere close to it. Although I think there's one chest that doesn't have a key that's close to it, and I'm wondering if it's this one, because I'm not seeing any key. You guys can see that it needs a key. Okay, I'm going to assume this is the one that the key is somewhere else. So let's go and try to find another one. And if I had to guess, I would say it's somewhere like over here. Okay, this is basically like a treasure hunt, as you guys can tell. Oh, there is a guy following me. Yeah, it's basically like a treasure hunt. It's a little tricky. It doesn't appear in your journal. You just have to find these 4 forgotten chests in Pale Pass. And we basically need to uncover a large part of the map. I can try to find the stuff by myself too, but as I said, I am using a map to help me out, because we'd just be here all day otherwise. I don't know if they're by landmarks. Like, this looks a little interesting, so would this be where the chest is? Not seeing one. Okay, let's take a look at our map now. I wish I could scroll out. So yeah, we need to go all the way to the north. You know what? Let's go all the way to the north. Let's put this here to try and get our bearings. Ooh, maybe by here? By this little bit of cobblestone? I mean, if I were a developer, I would be putting it next to some sort of landmark, right? Not seeing anything, though. Okay, let's go all the way to the north, and that way we'll be able to find the fort that we can enter. We're not going to enter it, though. We're going to find the fort, and we're going to use that as a sort of waypoint. So we got a couple of statues here. Yeah, there should be a fort entrance. This place is so big. Okay, I'm trying to look for it myself, but I need to find it. It's at the way top. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so from here, there should be a chest right around there. And you see, this is Mouth of the Serpent. Wait. No, never mind. Okay, yeah, so there should be one chest there, and if everything's correct, the key should be really close as well. So let's see if we can't spawn a chest on the ground or something. Frozen barrel. Oh, here we go. Okay, I guess this is where you need to start. So we've got a crumpled note and a rusty key. So I guess, yeah, you have to start here. Okay. Let's go ahead and read that note. "14 of Heartfire, 3E362. I guess you found the message I told you about, old friend. We've traveled together for so long, and you're the only one I trust with the ring and my story. I knew climbing into the window of that wizard's house was a mistake, but the bounty on the ring was just too enticing to pass up. They said it was worth thousands of drakes, enough to keep me comfortable for a while as I lay low. They also said Ortharzel was out of town at some meeting of wizards or some such. They were wrong on both accounts. You'd think I'd be used to this by now, dealing with the unpredictable in our line of work, but after trying to fence the ring all over Cyrodiil, no one would touch it. Worse still, Ortharzel was pursuing me to the entire time. I had to call in many favors to stay one step ahead of him. I decided to strike north and make for Skyrim. As I was crossing the Gerals, he finally caught up to me. 2 fireballs later, I found myself tumbling down a steep, snowy slope into a valley. Don't know where I am, but there are ruins of some old fort here. Luckily, that fetcher didn't follow me down. I assume he gave me up for dead. I think I'm going to stash the ring in this valley, make for Skyrim, and return later when I feel it's safe. I've used some old chests I found in the ruins to make sure nobody stumbles across the ring by mistake. You know, the old key to a thing like we used to do. If I don't make it back here, and if you're reading this message, then the ring is all yours, my friend. Use it well, and remember me. GS. Okay, so there's apparently some ring here. Let's remove that. That was the first step, it looks like, and it seems like the second step is somewhere over about here. And I know this is kind of lame. In a perfect world, I would find all of this myself, but to be completely honest, I don't really have time to sit here for a couple of hours and find all these chests. I have done this before, I know that much. I remember this quest. I don't remember exactly what you get from it, but I know I have done it in the past. So we're looking for another chest. This ruin seems really odd, but anything that we're doing here is good because we're uncovering other parts of the map, which can help us lead, which can help us get to the other chests here. Okay, let's get rid of these ogres since they're chasing me all over the place. Okay, let's confer to our map again. Yeah, I was pretty close. It looks like it's maybe about here. Now that we've uncovered other parts of the map. Okay, so probably up this slope. Maybe down here? Clouded funnel cap. That's not what I'm looking for. Maybe over here somewhere. It's hard because all of this stuff is really close quarters, and my speed is so fast that it's kind of hard to make sense of certain things. Okay, it looks like it may be at the foot of this. Looking for some sort of container. Just finding a whole lot of mushrooms. Geez, where is this thing? Let's take a look again. I mean, yeah, it's like right around here. Maybe like over here. I don't even think we can... If we can get on this rock to our left, is it up here? I mean, that seems like a really odd place to put it. I'm not really spotting any other chest, right? No, unless it's like in that brush down there. Okay, let's try to jump up here, even though I know that's not what they want us to do. We can get up here. We can get closer to the waypoint. Is it like back here or something? Where is this thing? Maybe it's at the top of this? Maybe it's over here somewhere? Okay, as I figured, yeah, you can't go this way. Okay, let's just try to get to the top of this ruin right here and see maybe if it's at the very top. Okay, well, I have no idea where this particular one is, so I'll have to find it, and I'll see you guys once I do. So, check this out. It's literally, like, hidden in the ground. I mean, look, can you see it? You probably can, but there it is. Gosh, that's really in a... I mean, it's, like, into the ground, too, but okay. Open the container with a key. We've got the old key, so now we're looking for the next one. So let's try to find this a little bit quicker now that we know that it's going to be maybe perhaps hidden in... So you can only move this map in relative... Wait. We should be able to move this further to the east, but maybe not. Okay, so the next one is somewhere... Geez, this one's going to be hard to find, I think. Yeah, it looks like we can't move the map enough, but it's somewhere southeast of this. So let's move here first. We need to get over there, and then once we get there, we can move the map further, hopefully to the southeast, which will get us closer. And I guess they're just going to be hidden, like, very much in the floors and stuff. And I wonder what we get from this. It better be good, because this is a pretty tricky scavenger hunt. Okay, so here's the point that I left at. Now let's see. Yeah, see, now we can move this further. Okay, so it's hard because there's not a lot of landmarks. A lot of it is just literally... I'm going to assume it's like right about here. A lot of it is just rocks. It's really hard to kind of tell apart. And this map is not nearly as big as I thought it would be, so we're moving through this pretty quickly. Okay, so again, we're probably looking for some kind of landmark. So here's where my map marker is. Now let's see. Again, everything's just rocks and rocks and rocks. Okay, but this thing right here is kind of an indication. Kind of an indicator. And to me, it looks like it might be right about here. Okay, there's some cobblestone, and I see a chest. Boom! Open the container with a key, and we get yet another key, the forgotten key. And then that would mean that the last one is literally the one that we found first, right? Because it was locked. So, we need to go, like, all the way down to the bottom of the map again. I mean, this should be the last one, I think. You need to go from key to key to key. So, like, even if... I mean, there's no way for me to do this on... you know, on a recording, because even if I found these chests, I would have to find the right order. And so it'd be trial and error. I'd literally be sitting here for like hours, I think. Which, unfortunately, these days, I do not have the time in the day to do. Okay, now that we're here. Now that we're... Where are we? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we follow this sort of weird thing. We go downwards. Okay, there should be the entrance, like, right around here is the entrance to where we're at. And then lower, right about here. Yeah, because we've already found it. Should be right there. Why is it not? Yeah, the stuff's not showing up for some weird reason. My guy nor the custom markers are showing up. But we should be able to find this again since we already found it. And then we should be able to get our reward since this one was the only one that couldn't be opened. Or no, what am I talking about? It's just like all the other ones. Forgotten chest needs a key. And we have the Circlet of Omnipotence. Fortify Agility 3, Endurance 3, Speed 3, Strength 3, Willpower 3. That's not that bad. What do we have? We have the Black Hand Hood. Sneak 4, Illusion 4, Marksman 4, Blade 4, Speechcraft 4. This is actually better, isn't it? Because it's all of our main skills. Or whatever you call them. You know, the ones on the top. I mean... Am I crazy, or is this not, like, super duper good? Circlet of... Oh, it's a ring, though. Oh, that's right. The whole entire time I was thinking that it was a you know, a hat. Okay, well, if that's the case, Circlet of Verdure, resist disease, resist poison, fortify health, fortify endurance. That's pretty good, yeah. And then Ring of War, armor, athletics, blade, block, blunt. What do we really use, though? Athletics, blade. And that's it. So let's unequip the Ring of War, and let's equip the Circlet of Omnipotence. Yeah. I mean, that should be really, really good. And Circlet of Verdure, I wonder if the Ring of the Grey is actually better. Probably not. Okay, there we go, ladies and gents. That is one of the kind of miscellaneous journal entries, and as you guys can see, miscellaneous non-journal entries, and as you guys can see, the reason I want to do this is because it's pretty involved, pretty interesting. So let's move right on to another one. Okay, ladies and gents, not sure if this one's going to work, but I fast-traveled to Fort Such. We've actually already grabbed it. This is a weird one because apparently it's an Oblivion gate that spawns, but it's not related to anything else. It's like, you know, it's unmarked, but it's another Oblivion gate that you can run in and destroy. So we've got some soldiers out here. Yeah, it looks like it is doable.
We were ordered out to attack the Daedra coming out of that Oblivion gate. Captain's the only one who ever knows what's going on.
Okay. So yeah, we've got some Imperial Legion soldiers.
Stay safe, citizen.
Ordered to attack this Oblivion gate here. And they're rushing in. So yeah, this is like kind of a unique little thing here. We're going to help them out. We're going to jump in immediately and try to destroy this Oblivion gate. Like I said, this one doesn't appear in your journal, but it's sort of a unique little one to do. And it looks like we need to go straight up there. Let's see if our athletics and our acrobatics can help us out. Since in Oblivion that stuff is super duper OP. In fact, we should be able to just like jump over that, I think. Huh! Just don't know where the invisible walls are. Hopefully I didn't screw myself by getting over here. But I have a feeling we didn't since our acrobatics is so good. Okay, yeah, we're making our way up to that tower. We're probably not going to be able to do this in this episode, but we can at least get started. I'm not seeing like a clear path up there, but if we could use our jumping to do certain things like this. Nice. Pretty sure this is going to screw me over, but let's just try to go for it anyways. Is this going to hurt me? It did, but only a tiny little bit. Come on, Todd Howard. Don't put an invisible wall here. Who's going to even try this other than me? Come on. No need for an invisible wall there, Mr. Todd. Mr. Howard. Okay, maybe we can jump up through here, though. In Oblivion, it's much more different. It's hard to explain if you're not playing the game, but trying to jump over walls and things in Skyrim just makes a lot more sense. In Oblivion, once you're on like a certain plane of the ground, you're kind of stuck there. It's not like Skyrim where you can sort of like jump around. Like right now, I'm sort of stuck on this one, and I can't really find a way to jump. Yeah, unless I kind of move downwards a little bit. So it's much harder than Skyrim. In Skyrim, if you play it enough, you know, you get a feel for how to sort of jump up past things on mountains. which during my 100% Skyrim series had to do over and over and over again. So we could just jump, yes. And like I said, with the keyboard and the mouse, everything is 100 times harder. If I had a controller, this would be way easier. Okay, we're getting so close. Come on, it's like we're literally up here. Yeah, because with the keyboard, you're kind of just stuck into... You're stuck with using the keys. Once you press a key, you're kind of... Oh, man. Were we actually able to do this? The question is there going to be a door? Very nice. Okay, ladies and gents, well, we made it to the tower portal. Not sure how much easier it was to do that than just doing it the normal way, but hey. We should be continuing the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu over on Twitch at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. If you're watching this the day that it goes up, come and join the fun. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll continue in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me again. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching this video. If you click my head, you will subscribe to this channel, and to the right of that is a link to some merch. It'll support me and you'll get some cool stuff. And then over to the far right are some more videos that you guys can watch. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.